Hello everyone, here is your best critical ops teacher, and today I'm going to show you how to master your aim, reflexes, in-game skills, and by the end of the video you will have a practice and warm-up routine. Also more techniques you can add to your gameplay to level up to the highest level. You have 3 levels to achieve: beginner, intermediate and advanced. I need to mention that this video will be made of 4 chapters. Chapter 1: How to control your recoil. We will have a different approach than the other YouTubers, so everyone can understand this once and for all. Take a gun that you can't control the recoil. Here are some options: the Deagle, the AK-47, the M4, the Scar H. Shoot with one of them in a wall, without trying to resist the recoil. Once you see the pattern, try to do the opposite direction to resist the recoil's pattern. Resisting recoil pattern is the no recoil you see. It goes up, you move your finger down. It goes right, you go the other way, left. That's how you control the recoil for every single gun. Now some examples and their resisting pattern. AK-47 pattern. The AK-47 resisting pattern. Deagle pattern. The Deagle pattern only goes up, so for the resisting pattern you go down for each bullet. M4 pattern. The M4 resisting pattern. Scar H pattern. The Scar H resisting pattern. You don't need to have a perfect recoil, just try and practice at a wall until you reach the chapter 3. Chapter 2: What is aim placement and how to master it? The aim placement is often referred to the height you keep your crosshair on the screen. Different height examples: headshot level, body level and leg level. The best height levels to deal the most damage are the headshot and the body ones. Because of that, you need to keep your crosshair at those heights. You will ask me, how can I do that when I don't know where these heights are? And the answer is simple: learn where they are in matches and in training. For that, the next chapter comes in handy because it's taking care of you applying all these tips from the previous chapters. If you didn't saw the last Critical Ops explained video I've made, watch it because it's helping you set up your own settings and then come back for the rest of this video. Trust me, you will need to have them done before the next chapter begins. Level 1: Beginner is complete. Chapter 3: Aim training and warm-up routines. Why do I say routines? Because these are meant to be used every day, even when you get to level 3, and of course you will spend less time at the things you learn faster. For example, when I was playing competitive for more than 10 hours a day, going into scrims and ranks, I was only applying the warm-up routine because I have mastered by that time all the basics and was only improving by learning new tactics in the game. Go to play, custom games, host, search for practice. Difficulty easy, bots in enemy team 5, bots in your team 0. Unlimited ammo, player health, I use the max. Length, the highest time, which in this case is 30 minutes. 1 second respawn time, forced respawn time up max. Spawn damage protection 1 second. We have different maps for different difficulties. That doesn't mean not to using an easy difficulty map when you are better. It just depends which one you want and for what. These maps are subjective. If you like another map, use it. But before telling you my suggestions, please subscribe and like because it's free and I get no money for making these videos. These are the difficulties: easy, medium and hard. The best maps for difficulty easy are the Division, Gallery and the Warehouse map. The easy difficulty maps are easy because you don't have so many angles to watch. It teaches you the basics that are so important in the matches. The best maps for medium difficulty are Heat and Bravery. Here you have more angles. It's good for warm-up maps because it has good high and low angles to shoot and it's using in-game rank angles. It teaches you when to react, how to react and where to look when you're being shot. The best difficulty map is Park and is one of the hardest. It teaches you how to focus, how to be able to control your aim, your reflexes at long distances. It helps you learn long distance headshots and recoil patterns. It masters your basics so much, but again it doesn't really have a lot of different angles, but it has high distances that can help you again to master your abilities. Now progressive overload the maps like in the gym. You don't go for transform the bar to 3 plates. It is just too heavy instantly for your body. Go for the first plate and then the second, and by the end you can use the third one. The same thing with the maps. We now host the room. I have a good old practice routine that I used every single time and worked every single time when I've made my comebacks to this game. Do this: 100 to 140 kills shooting while standing with the AK because this has a slight recoil while shooting one bullet. I give a range of kills and not a specific target because you are supposed to learn the basics so well that they won't ruin your game, but win it. If I say do 100 kills, you will do 100 kills and you won't learn anything. If I say do in this range, you will stop when you will think you're done. But please don't do 200 kills with only one technique from the beginning. It's not going to help you more than consistency. Do it every day, the same thing over and over, and it's impossible to not hit your goals if you put your mind to. Once you're done, do 100 to 150 kills standing doing headshots with the same gun. The order matters. If you start with the headshots instead of the standing shots, you won't have the coordination learned from the first step. It will be harder to hit because you didn't learn that slight recoil from one AK bullet. So listen in order. Do small jumps, don't do big jumps. Now take every other gun you've seen in chapter 1 you can't control the recoil properly. For me it was the Deagle and the Scar H with scope. Train each gun for a max of 60 to 75 kills. I excluded the Scar H after 11 days but kept the Deagle for the whole time because it needs consistency. I've seen when I didn't train it for 5 days, even if I used it in ranks, it still wasn't enough to keep the skill I've learned in practice. Warmup always stays under 5 to 6 minutes and on easy maps, example Division, my preference. Standing and shooting with the AK, headshots 2 minutes or a little more, and the rest shooting with the Deagle standing, because this way it has a harder recoil to control and some crouch AK kills with as fast reactions as I can, just to warm up my brain to think fast between enemies. Level 2 intermediate is complete. Chapter 4: Advanced Techniques and Reflex Training. Let's start with the advanced techniques, just so you know. The more you play ranks, the more you will learn things and tactics like this. Before picking a corner, short pick firstly. Wait and then pre-fire if you've seen an enemy. Don't do this to every corner in the game, just to those that matter. You can pick 3 to 4 times, and if the enemy is not shooting, pre-fire and pick in the same time so you are hitting the first bullets. This is important because once you hit the first bullets, even if he hits after those, he will have some bullets going different sides, because while you are being shot you can't have your aim, no matter if you're crouched or not. Watch the corners in front of you before you even look at them. This helps you react faster because you are already looking at the corner before you even finished your pick. With this technique you can keep a corner too, like this. It helps you pick while checking firstly the other corners where campers may be. Misleading bullets. You shoot those in a wall that's near you, but in the other direction. When you shoot, if the enemy is in the zone, he will see on the map a bullet from that side and he will shoot there, while you can kill him from the other direction you originally were. Reflex training. If you age or you're not aware of certain situations, you may not have a good reflex time, and to prevent that you can train your reflexes in-game or in other apps. I'm not paid by this app, but it helped me to get better in ranks when I was stuck in Spec Ops. Good elite opses have fast reflexes and you can have that by training it too. Download Aim Champ and then enter the app. Go to training and turn endless option on. Before you go to training, set your sensitivity similar to the C-Ops one. Use the speed flick, reflex, wall flick and falling flick rooms from the flicking tab to be faster at your reflexes, and use micro frenzy and headshot rooms in the precision tab. Don't stay for more than 20 minutes on these, especially if you train this every day too. I was training this twice a week, so I don't recommend using these every day, but for those who have bad reflexes and low accuracy, you can use it more. Level 3 Advanced is complete, and now you're mastering all the basics and the tactics that will lead you to absolute winning ranks and matches, and for that all I ask is you to subscribe, like and turn on the notifications. See you into the next video.